What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. A big thank you for coming back and joining me on another video right here on YouTube. So recently I delved into the world of tactic testing. I've been out and downloaded some of the most weird and wonderful tactics that are available for FM23. I've been putting them through their paces in some tactic testing videos. Today I thought I would compile my top 5 tactics that you can download for FM23. Before I run you through my top 5 tactics for FM23, just a quick note to say that all the tactics you are about to see will be available to download in the description box down below. I will also link to the corresponding video that you can see on the channel. So if you want to see the full tactic test and see exactly how it had performed either with all of the teams in the non-league testers or the elite testers, that will all be available to view down in the description box below. Right then, let's kick off with tactic number 5, and that is the ANI Corsair IF tweak. Now, Corsair has been a popular tactic in FM23. Somebody has tweaked it. I downloaded it and put it through its paces, and it came out quite favourably. It is a tactic that is quite unique in terms of the fact it doesn't have many instructions, so your players aren't going to be bamboozled, but you do need some players that will play in unique positions, such as a defensive midfielder on support, defensive midfielder on defend. You need 2 ball playing defenders on defend. Wing backs are set to automatic, and you have an overload of players at the top of the pitch. Means that you're probably going to score a lot of goals going forwards, but at the back you might be a little bit vulnerable with a big gap in the middle of the pitch. Now, I put this tactic through its paces with Sunderland, and I think it came out with some rather favourable results. And if we switch across to the competitions tab, you can see that Sunderland ended up winning the Sky Bet Championship. They got 93 points and went up automatically as champions by 1 point. Now, they played 46, they won 28, they drew 9, they lost 9, had a goal difference of 42 and amassed 93 points to go up as champions. In at number 4 on this list is the Prometheus ONUR TW tactic. As you can see straight away, it is a strikerless tactic that utilises quite a lot of unique positions on the pitch. So starting at the back, you need a sweeper keeper on defend. You've got 2 ball playing defenders on defend. Automatic wing backs, has segundo volantes on attack, has an anchor that is set to defend, and as it's a strikerless tactic, you've got 2 inside forwards and a shadow striker at the top of the pitch. Now, I tested this with Liverpool because they don't really rely on a number 9. I know they have bought Darwin Núñez, but he can also come in from the left hand side, so I thought it would be the perfect tactic to test with Liverpool. If we jump across to the competitions tab, you can see that I was right. Liverpool ended up winning the Premier League, amassing 97 points, beating Manchester City by an impressive 15. They finished runners-up in the Champions League, and they also won both domestic cups. They won the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. They finished runner-up in the Community Shield. So Liverpool having another one of those seasons using this tactic where they have been absolutely dominant. Coming in at number 3 on this list of FM23 tactics is the 4-2-2-2 DAWIDPL 2, and it's one of those 4-2-4 come 4-4-2 tactics once again. This one does utilise 2 ball playing defenders set to defend, has 2 segundo volantes in the middle of the park set to support, as those inside forwards and the advanced forwards that mean that you're going to be overloading teams at the top of the pitch. Once again, it's a tactic that might be a bit vulnerable if you don't have the types of players that you need to play as a segundo volante, but this tactic really does work a treat. And if I go to the competitions tab and show you Hamlet, you can see that they won the Vanarama National League South with an impressive 105 points. They played 46, they won 32, they had 9 draws, lost 5 times, had a goal difference of 55 and amassed 105 points to win the Vanarama National League South by an impressive 7 points. Coming in at number 2 and only narrowly missing out on the top spot is the 4-2-4 Delilah II. So again, it's one of those tactics that is a popular shape in FM23. A lot of people are having a lot of success with the 4-2-4 or the 4-2-2 2, however you want to look at it. Basically, this is another variation of the tactic you've just seen, where again it has a sweeper keeper on defend, you have wingbacks on support, you have 2 ball playing defenders on defend, 2 segundo volantes on support, and then you have that array of attacking talent at the top of the pitch. And once again, it's probably going to be great if you've got attacking players at your team, but you're going to need to invest in your defence and your midfield if you want to stop conceding goals. I put it through its paces once again at Dulwich Hamlet, and let's have a look at the competitions tab, and we can see Dulwich Hamlet have amassed 119 points in the Vanarama National League South. It's absolutely incredible. They played 46, they won 38, drew 5, lost 3. They had a goal difference of 92. They also won the FA Trophy, and they got knocked out in the 3rd round proper of the FA Cup by Exeter City. This is a fantastic tactic, and if you look at that, I don't think I have seen another Vanarama National League South team amass 119 points. Certainly not when I've been doing these tactic testing videos. Here we go then, I can reveal that the number 1 on this list of top FM23 tactics is the TOYFIGURE V2. Again, it's another one of those familiar shapes that you will have seen on a few other of the tactics in this list. But this tactic really does work well in FM23. A lot of people are downloading it, tweaking it for themselves, adding a bit in here, taking a bit out there. And this one has got some really impressive results in an elite tactic test that I did on the channel. So again, you're going to need some players that play in some familiar positions. Sweeper keeper on defend is still there. You have 2 ball playing defenders that are set to defend. On this one, you have 2 wing backs that are set to attack. You have 2 segundo volantes that are set to attack in the middle. You have 2 inverted wingers that are set to attack, and you have 2 advanced forwards high up the pitch. So again, you're probably going to overload teams when you are attacking, but you might be vulnerable with those 2 segundo volantes going so far up the pitch at the back, and you're going to need to invest in some defenders that can really play in this system. As I said, I did it in an elite tactic test. Now I know some people don't like elite tactic testing, they don't seem to think that it has much value in terms of how the tactic has really performed, but if we go across to the competitions tab, we can see that PSG have had an invincible season with this tactic. Now I always think that if a tactic performs well with a big team, there's a chance it can do better in the lower leagues or with the underdog teams, and seeing PSG absolutely smash up Liga 1 Uber Eats like they should gave me full confidence that this is a fantastic tactic. If you look at the other competitions, first they won the Coupe de France 2, they won the Trophée des Champions. They did get knocked out in the Champions League by Napoli in the quarter-final, so there is still room for improvement even with PSG, but you can see that they have absolutely smashed up Liga 1 Uber Eats, going invincible, playing 38 games. They won 35 of them, drawing 3, didn't lose a single game, scored 116 goals for 108 points, and they won the league by 28 points. An absolutely fantastic tactic test where they just went and absolutely dominated everything in the domestic game. There we go then, that is my list of the top 5 FM23 tactics that I have tested on my channel. As I said before, if you want to try any of these tactics out, please don't forget that the links will be in the description box down below. I will also put the corresponding video so you can go and look at the full tactic test to make your own mind up as to whether you think it's worth your time to download. But I actually think that all 5 of these tactics are fantastic. I know that there are a few similar shapes out there and people are tweaking certain tactics to get the best results that they can, but I purely went on the results that I got from my own tactic testing, and I firmly believe that these are the 5 best tactics that you can download built for FM23. Right then, if you're still with me at this point of the video, firstly, a big thank you. Secondly, if you don't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, it really would help. I have so much appreciation to everybody who has taken their time across the past couple of weeks to help the channel. The growth has been fantastic. Seeing the subscribers, seeing the likes and the comments, it really does help to get these videos out to other people, and I really do appreciate everybody who has took their time to do that. Before you go, don't forget to check out the rest of the channel for other tactic testing videos. We also have some Let's Plays, rebuilds, there's Wonder Kids, tips, hints, tutorials. There's a little bit of something for everybody right here on the channel. But for this one, I'm going to wrap it there. A big thank you for your time. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you on another video very soon.